It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello, how are you? My name is Anoop. Welcome to a game channel. Hope you are all safe. Okay, today I'm going to just explain to you how you can, preserve you and protect your lens, your valuable lens, and how you can clean the lens and everything. So, the first thing you need to know is that protecting your lens, you need to have a way you can pack it in a secure manner. The first thing I did is purchase a bag which is apt for my camera and accessories, so that I have different compartments to store each and every single accessories in that bag. So this is the bag I purchased. Yeah, you can see there are compartments inside, and I have places where I can put my additional batteries and the cleaning kits and everything. So since I don't have much accessories, I use this. This is very good. And right now I'm going to purchase another lens. So in this case, I need to purchase a bigger bag. So this is the first thing that you should consider purchasing. So whenever you go for a travel, you can use this bag, and so you can protect your lens. And never pack your camera mounted with lens inside this bag or inside any bag for that matter, because it can destroy, it can damage your mounting points. So never do that. Okay, so the first thing that, okay, this is my DSLR camera which I purchased, and this is a Nikon D5600. It's a very good camera. It's a crop censored camera. I like this camera very much because of the settings, the touch screen, and the flipping screen and everything. I can just do the flipping. Most other models of Nikon cannot do that. I can just flip the camera wherever I can. If I want to make a selfie, all these things, it's very handy. So it's also a touch screen camera. It does not. It also has a touch screen, so I can just zoom, focus using the screen without whenever in a position where I am not able to view through my viewfinder. So it's very good camera. But the only thing that I wanted is this is a crop sensor camera. I was actually looking for a full frame, but full frame it's very costly, so I had to go back to crop sensor. But I'm happy with this. Okay, so this is the body of the body of my DSLR camera. Okay, and I always protect it with the front cap. And along with this camera, I have two different lenses which I got. And the first one is, this is one of the best lens I used. This is for Nikon 70 to 300 mm zoom photo lens. It's very good quality. So this is one lens, and this is another one which is 18 to 55 mm zoom. And I use this in many cases, like for example, like short rates or portraits and everything. So this is a very good one. But the only point is it's it's a 5.6, 3.5 to 5.6 aperture. So I just need, it will only give that much clarity. The depth of field can be only this much, which is 50 mm, and this is 1.8 G aperture mode. It is 1.8, and it gives me more clarity when I take a picture of a portrait. So this is something additional. These are it came in one package with an offer in Saudi Arabia from Jarir, and actually the offer also included with one camera bag. But unfortunately, by the time I reached the store knowing this offer, that particular bag stock was not there. So they tried to give me a school bag, which is American Tourister. I had a school bag here, and I cannot use that. So that's why I purchased a separate bag which I can carry along. So along with this, I have one battery, and they did not provide me a memory card, so I had to purchase another memory card, which is good for me, so that I can select the memory card with a high speed type. So always try to purchase a memory card which will be good and which has a good transfer rate. So that means, like when you take continuous continuous shots, Like your camera can take multiple pictures in a second, so like tuck 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 tuck. So whenever you take such kind of a picture, the continuous shots, if you're using a very low quality memory card, what happens is that the camera will pause after taking the first 5 pictures. It will pause to, that is the pause that it takes to transfer all these data to the memory card. So it will pause. So you don't want to do that. If you buy a good one, it will keep on continuing clicking, and it will take very less time to transfer all these camera pictures, which is each picture will be something around 36 MB. So it will take some time. So always purchase a memory card which has a higher transfer rate. So this is one tip. Okay. So now let me talk about cleaning of maintaining and cleaning of your camera. So the first thing I need to tell is that before you do any kind of cleaning, you need to know how you can avoid cleaning, like preserving keeping your caps, camera caps on both sides always closed, so that the dust will not enter your camera first of all, so that you don't have to clean it. The more you clean, the more damage you cause to your lens. So avoid the chance of cleaning. Okay, so this is the first thing. So keep your lenses always protected. Pack your lenses in such a way that it will be always protected. Okay, so I will explain you how to pack this. You will have to clean it at some point. So there will be dust when you take pictures, when you are outside. Definitely there will be dust which accumulate on the top of your lens. So the second stage of protection, what I do in this case is that I always use a UV filter. Okay, so this is a camera. When you see, you can find a filter, a UV protection filter that I purchased online, which will only cost you a few hundreds of rupees. Like I think it's like 150, 200 rupees that you will get it in Amazon. So always use this kind of UV filter, so that whenever there is some kind of a dust particles, the UV filter will take it. Even if you need scratches or thumb impressions, it will catch. So it's very easy to clean a UV filter than your lens. So your lens will be protected, and there is very less chances. You don't want to, so always use a UV filter. It will not give any changes of image quality. Just use it, it will be better. For all my lenses, I have this filter, and it is good. To whenever you go outside, so you can protect your lens a little bit more. I'm sorry, now I have to clean it. So I touched it actually. Sorry. So now I have to clean it actually. Oh shit! I have thumb impressions of my UV filter. See, this is what I'm talking about. There are oil substance in my hand, and when I touched it accidentally, it has that print. So now I am going to demonstrate how to clean it. The first thing that you can do is that, if it is minus dust, you can use a hand pump. It gives high pressure of air blow. So just keep your lens and blow. This is one simple first stage cleaning of lens. If there is other hard substances, hard dirt that you find on the lens, which is like a dust, so what you have to do is that you can also purchase brush. I prefer, there are 2 types of brush that is available. One is something like this, and I prefer the pen type brush. So here, I can take it outside, I can put it inside. So the main purpose of this is that I'm not touching the brush tips with my hand, even if accidentally. So whenever I want to use it, I just take it out, clean it. It will not take in any dust or even oil. Whenever you touch your brush tips with your finger, there will be oil transferred to the brush, and when you clean your lens with this brush, this same oil will be transferred to the lens. So this will be not good for you. So I prefer using this. So this is one of the best way that I can do. Okay, so and one more thing I do is I use a gloves too. Whenever I do a cleaning, I use a gloves. So here, so these are the 2 steps. The first one is use a blower, hand blower. The second one is brush the dust particles, like a very slight gentle swipes, so it will remove all the dust and you can clean your lens. That is one thing. But here what happened is that I have my fingerprint on it. Okay, it's not a major one, but still it's a fingerprint. Unfortunately, I just cleaned this yesterday, but unfortunately I have a fingerprint now. So what I do is that this is the third step, and when you do this you have to be extra careful and do not use any kind of other solutions. Always go for a lens cleaner that you can purchase, that also you can purchase online. So always go for a lens cleaner. Never go for local alcohol solution or sprays or any other cleaner. No, do not use anything else, but you have to buy specifically something which is used to clean the lens. So here I don't have it here. Yesterday was my last bottle. I used to clean everything with that bottle and I throw it out. So now what I can do is that I have this isopropyl alcohol solution which I use to clean my screens, my laptop screens and all those things. It's very good. And also in rare cases I use this to clean my lens. So what I do is just take a silicone cloth, okay, and also for silicone there are different type of variety quality available in market. And what I do is that I have purchased 5 to 10 silicone cloths with me, and whenever I feel that it got dirty, or maybe when I clean it for more than 4 or 5 times, I just throw it away and I use the new one. So I never reuse more than that. So this is one thing. Okay, so what I do is I just apply some alcohol on the cloth, and I press this finger, I just tap it, I just wet it, then I see that dust particle or the fingerprint, and I gently press my hand. I don't apply pressure here, and just in circular motion I clean the lens. In a circular motion, I just clean it in a circular motion. Again I take it out, I just see, okay, there are still the alcohol is drying. Again I just keep it on the center. I just in a circular motion I just clean my lens, and I will let it dry for a moment. Okay, never use like this. Okay, you don't want to use that. So always do this in a circular motion. Never swipe it like in a horizontal, in a straight line. That is not the way you clean your lens. You should always clean your lens in a circular motion. Find your dust. Where is the dust particle? Okay, where is the hard dirt? Tap it on it, and in a circular motion, just clean. So here, since I have my UV protection layer, I'm just cleaning not the actual lens. So I'm protecting my actual lens, and I'm using. So after maybe a couple of months of use of this, I'll just throw it away and buy a new one, and it's very cheap. It's only at 200 rupees. So with that 200 rupees, you're protecting your 20,000 rupees lens. Okay, so take care of your lens. See, now it's clean. Yeah, it's clean. Yeah, still have a little bit residue. Okay, so I just do that one more time in a circular motion. Okay, fine. Okay. Now what I do is that I have some silicone, layers on top. So I just take it out. Now it's dried. Okay, my lens is clean. See? So I have a clean lens here. This is how you clean your lens, and always use your UV filter. And do not open your lens and keep it for a long time if you're not using it. Even if it is for like a 2 minutes or 3 minutes, I never open. Even if it's on camera, when I take my lens, I just use my caps always. I just close it. This is the way you take care of your lens. The one other additional things that I purchased is that I purchased 2 additional batteries for my camera, so that whenever I go for a long trip, I don't care about charging my battery. So once the one battery charges out, I can use my spare batteries. And the other thing is that I purchased hoods for each of my lens. So this is the hood for my telephoto lens, and the main purpose is that one is protect. So when you go for outside, so the windy or something, it will in a way protect your lens from direct dust hitting your lens and creating small scratches. So here in Saudi Arabia, it's sometimes dusty, it's sometimes humid outside. There will be dust storms, and all these weather conditions can damage your lens. So when there is a dust storm and when the wind blows on my lens, it can scratch. The dust particles can come and hit and scratch, and it like 70% of the time this hood can protect me. And the other thing is that when you take a picture in a sunny or when there is other lights, in a city lights, there will be glares. So without using this lens, the glares can enter, the light rays from the sides can enter your lens and create glares in your picture. So you will get a more clear picture without glares when you put this lens. Okay, so these are the tips, and this is one of the best lens that I have. This is pretty good lens that I have. So you want to clean your body. Okay. You see this brush, I always use this brush to clean my body surface, never the lens. Even the viewfinder is okay, but I never touch my lens or inside my camera with this brush, because this brush have more chances to get the oil substance or dust or even some other dust particles from the atmosphere. So I always use this. So I always use this kind of brush. So this is the thing. So how do you know that it's time to clean your body, inside the body? So what I do is that I inspect my camera. I just open it and see. When you open your the cover, you will find a mirror, and in that mirror there will be some kind of a dust particle. So in order to clean that, what I do is I just tilt my camera in upside down. I take my blower and I just apply air inside. So it will the air will get inside and take out the dust particles and go out. The gravity will take care of taking out the dust. So this is what you have to do. Always never put it in nozzle and clean it upside down, because it will take more dust inside your camera. So always put it in this position. How you will know that there is dust accumulated on the sensor? Okay, for this what I do is that I just take my prime lens. I will just take a picture of a white board. Okay, completely white board. I take a picture. I go to my computer and see if there is dark spots on my picture. So if there is a dark spots or any kind of a line, that means there is some kind of a dust on my sensor. So in this case, what you have to do? What you have to do is that there are two steps that you can do, but I never recommend the second one. I will tell you why. The first step is that, as I told you, there is an option in this camera saying, okay, if you go to menu, you can find an option to lift your mirror for cleaning. So this is an option which is right now it is all in all cameras that you purchase. So go to that, you turn on that option. When you turn on the option, immediately it will not lift your mirror. Okay, so once you turn on, get ready with the position as I told you, like upward down. You press on the click button, and the mirror will lift up, and it will reveal the sensor. So when you can see the sensor on your camera. So this is the way that you have to do. So you just go to the menu, select the option to lift the mirror for maintenance, and press the click button, and it will lift the mirror. And the same thing what I told you. So you just blow the air on the sensor. Never put it inside, or never make this point touch inside anywhere. Okay, that will destroy your camera. So always be very careful when you do this, and you can clean couple of you can blow a couple of times. You take the lens, you reattach your lens, take a picture, and see if there is still dust particles. So if you can do this maybe 1 or 2 times, and still if there are dust particles, there comes your second step of cleaning, where I do not recommend anybody to do this, because this cleaning the sensor, if you do it yourself, there are chances you destroy your the sensor. It's very delicate, so do not try to do that of your own. Always go for a professional cleaning center. Just go for a showroom. Go to a showroom and tell them that I have black spots on my sensor, just clean it. Their lab facility, they maintain it in such a way that there will be no dust particles inside. Okay, there will be no major air movement or many dust particles. It's dust-free environment. If you want to do it in your room, what you have to purchase a kit that is also available online. And this is like the sensor cleaner. You can DSLR sensor cleaner. You can search on Amazon, and you will get a variety of kits with different prices. So it's a one-time kit, like the blower or the brush or anything. You can do it multiple times. It's a one-time kit. So what you have to do is that it comes with a brush and a solution, like a clean solution. What you have to do is that you have to take that brush, apply the solution on the brush tips, and open your mirror the same way I told you. Open your mirror for maintenance, and you have to slide it in a straight line on the sensor. Use your brush. Be extra careful. You have to be very careful, otherwise you will destroy your sensor. Okay, so you just slide it with this brush 2 or 3 times and let it dry. That's it. This is the only thing you have to do. But as I told you, I will not suggest you to do this. You have to go to a professional for this type of thing. And only if you are very confident, you can do it, and the whole risk is up to you. If you damage your lens, your sensor, it's your money. So take care. When it comes to cleaning, I take 4 important steps. The first step is using a hand blower. The second step is using a brush, which is also clean. And the third step, use a fiber cloth with a lens cleaner. And I have explained to you how you have to clean. Always clean it in a circular motion. This is what you have to do. Okay. And the fourth one, I already told you before. Pack your lens very good. Okay. Take a plastic cover like this. Okay. If you have a plastic, it's available in local shops. You can just get this with air sealing cover. So what you have to do is that you also have to purchase a silicone cubes, like as a moisture absorber. So when you use that, what happens is that if there is any kind of a moisture inside the cover, it will absorb the moisture and protect your lens, because the moisture is one of the things which cause fungus inside your lens. So do not use when you keep your lens for a long time, when you want to preserve your lens for a long time, I always suggest to put the silicone cubes inside the cover. Use a cover, put the silicone cubes, put your lens in the cover, and pack it in such a way that there will be no air inside. Okay, make sure there is no air inside, and you seal the cover without the air. Maximum, try maximum not to have any air inside. So here it's good, it's safe. Okay, so I will have my silicone cubes. It will absorb the moisture, and the lens is packed, so there will be no other dust particles or even humid or water which can enter into this one. So this is well protected. And also there is one more additional thing, that because when I'm wrapping my lens with this, it is giving me an extra layer of protection for my lens when I do travel the best way. So this is the fourth way. Okay, the fourth way is always avoid cleaning your lens. Avoid the chances of dust coming inside your lens, so that you are protecting your lens more and giving it more life. So this is the fourth step. I hope my video helped you in some way, and I thank you for watching this video, and thank you.
It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.